Alrighty, and with that, I'm gonna sign off for tonight.
Yeah. Good night, Bird. We got shit done tonight. We beat a
Yay!
boss.
You guys did.
Yeah.
Are
this
you
was
still
a weird
fighting him,
one.
Durf?
I am still fighting him.
Good luck. Doesn't take... He's... I don't know. He's a pain in the ass, but he doesn't take that long. Once you, like, know how to fight him, he's, like, the easiest thing in existence.
My problem is when I take damage, I can't really heal without taking more
No.
damage.
Yeah, you gotta find a safety corner. And then
So
heal.
usually the
But,
best
alright,
time
I'm
to
out.
heal is
Bye-bye.
immediately... Yep, bye, Bird. The best time to heal is usually immediately after they attack. Unless they're going for a follow-up hit. At which point, don't.
Usually the best time to win is when you win, except for when you don't.
Well, I mean, you
It's
say
alright,
that
I'll just be here all night.
semi-mockingly.
Ah! Oh my god, he's just chasing me down. I have no chance to heal. No, I think I'm actually going to be here all night doing this.
Oh, I can't get this open. Unfortunately, it's not one of those where you can summon. Luckily, it's not that big of a deal. Are you blocking him?
I'm trying to. Sometimes it doesn't actually block.
Yeah. For starters, you got to make sure that you're, you got to
Also,
make sure
one of my equipment's
you're-
broken.
huh.
I don't know which
That's
one.
different. You got to make sure, by the way, that your shield is big enough. Too small of a shield, and he'll plow right through it sometimes.
The Wicked Eye Great Shield.
That should be fine.
Yeah.
I think that one's fine. I've certainly, I mean, pretty much any Great Shield should be perfect for it. Part of it is don't get greedy with your hits. Because you're probably maybe swinging a little bit too much. You only, just hit him twice. Like, don't overreach. Just take your
Oh,
time.
but I got the broadsword. I can hit him 4 times.
Yeah, okay. We'll hit him 3 and then give yourself ample time to block. Because the problem with getting hasty is... if you get hasty, he'll wreck you, and then you have to start over from the beginning. Take it slow, man.
Okay.
I know it's like the least interesting advice,
God damn it. He threw something at me right away and I'm cursed. What does that
but...
mean?
What?
Oh my god, here... Oh my god. I'm
The
so
king-
low in health already.
Cursed you?
Yeah, he just threw a red thing at me and now I'm cursed.
I've never heard of that before. Wild.
Okay, fine. Back up to full health. It's fine, I only have 4 Estus. Oh, god damn it.
I'm on an adventure.
Alright, this is attempt number 12 or something. I have not been
I'm
counting.
dying. Yeah, I wish I could help you with this one.
I'm so useless for all the bosses.
It's might be worth if you
I'm good at
Have-
other games.
I mean, you'll get good at this one. If you want to get really good at Dark Souls, have I given you a copy of Dark Souls 3 yet?
I don't think
Think
so.
so. Okay, remind me and I'll give you my spare copy of Dark Souls 3. Just load that up and fight, like, through the first 2 bosses. I think that's all you need to do. If you can do that, you're pretty much
That will
you're pretty
train
much
me.
set. Yeah, so
Okay.
Dark Souls 3 is much faster. Like, much faster than Dark Souls 1. considerably so, really. And so, like, you kind of get used to the tempo and whatnot. Whereas, like, Dark Souls 2, you can be really lazy and, like, go in and just, like, spam hits and just, like, guts things. Dark Souls 3 kind of, like, laughs at you if you try and do that. And usually just crushes your hopes and dreams.
Oh my god, this guy doesn't stop with the combos. Like, it's been consistent now. Every time that I go to block, he just hits me right after.
Are you moving to be behind him every single time?
I'm trying to.
Yeah, because it's more important to be behind him than to hit him. Because if you are directly behind him, at most he'll ever only hit you once. Because usually what happens is he,
Okay.
usually what will happen is he'll try and, like, well, he'll, like, turn around, sweep, hit you, and then follow up with, like, a vertical chop. And the vertical chops are really easy to avoid.
Yeah, those
especially if you're constantly circling behind him.
I've not died to those, at all, I don't think.
The hell are these things? Where am I? This place is disgusting. Hey, thank you, Keek, for the sub. Oh, there's the Wicked Eye Great Shield. I just got your shield, man. That's weird.
Oh yeah, that's the shield that I got.
Yeah, I never completed the gutter, because,
Oh my god.
died again.
No, but he was in the corner being a... Ah! About to die.
Sometimes we are all at... Ah!
This guy.
Hits like trucks.
Oh, he's just a douche with his combos. Okay,
The
good.
fuck is
good,
this
good.
thing? Found a weird farting beetle ant creature. What the hell? Oh, it's breaking
beetle?
my weapon. Yeah.
Like a Titanite beetle?
No, it's like...
But
Imagine
farting.
if you found just a farting ant queen.
Damn it. A farting ant queen.
Yeah. And I killed it. I'm on a weird adventure. Like, you're having a hard time. I'm just like, there's shit I missed in this. And I've never been here before. And so, I'm just doing it. It's a giant termite. Huh. So it is. Gross. A lot of people died here for some reason. I didn't go the right way. God damn it. Anyone know where the visible Auroras armor is? I thought it was over here. I guess not. Alright. Guess I'm going back. Where the heck is the visible Auroras armor?
Yeah, I don't actually know how serious the the moving to the States is thing. But it was mostly because of some family that
Oh,
sort of
you
want to
might
move
have.
there.
Huh.
They're like, I kind of want to stay with them because they're of retirement age. I don't want to leave them. I don't know, to some random people that I don't know.
Oh, you mean like
A home or caretaker or whatever.
eh, sometimes it's good. We found a really nice like kind of a retirement living like apartment complex for my grandmother. And her health improved dramatically. Because originally she was just living alone because my grandfather died like 20 years ago.
Oh.
Happens. But, so my grandmother more or less has just kind of been wasting away on her own. And, like, she was doing fine for a while, but now she's like 98?
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, she's old as shit. And so she wasn't eating much and so on and so forth. And really it was because she had no reason to.
Yeah, you need people around you to, like, give you
Yeah.
reason to do
So
stuff.
now she has a bunch of other old people to spend time with and enjoy.
And then now it's
she's-
a competition of who can live the longest.
she's her health is really good. I don't think she's been hospitalized in ages.
That's good. Yeah, incidentally, my family actually mentioned Virginia. I don't know anything about the states. And I asked someone else, they said Vermont.
Vermont is really nice. Honestly, if you're looking for states that are similar to Canada, Vermont is
It's cold enough.
no. I mean like culturally. Vermont is very very
okay.
similar, you know, universal healthcare, all the like nice social perks.
Really?
Very nice local government, yeah.
I didn't think there was any sort of healthcare like that in the U.S.
There are in a couple of places. Not many. Hopefully soon, but...
Oh,
Montana is similar weather-wise. Yeah, but Montana is just empty. Don't get me wrong. Montana is a beautiful state, but there is nothing there.
it would also probably help with YouTube if I got more involved with these, like, PAX events that you guys are talking
No.
about.
Nope, not really. PAX and whatnot is not actually that helpful. It's nice, but everything at PAX can be seen and found elsewhere. Okay. Like, I used to think the same thing, and it was very specific about, you know, going to conventions and whatnot. And it's like, yeah, this will help. This is what the YouTubers do. And then, no, you can just look everything up, like release schedules and whatnot. It is virtually the same everywhere.
Oh, I was thinking more of, like, the exposure.
No.
Actually going places, meet and greet.
Meet and greet only matters for funsies. You won't, like, nobody will, you won't find anybody to promote you or anything like that. I'm sorry if
wasn't looking for that.
Yeah, it's mostly just, like, conventions are kind of fun just to meet people and, like, hang out and stuff.
Okay.
But, like, from my general experience, the only thing cons are good for is really just kind of backpatting. You're like, yeah,
Good
you made a
job,
game.
good job. Speaking of which, I'll probably be working on a game and hopefully have it finished by sometime in 2019.
Oh, any idea what you're doing, or you're just saying
It's
that
gonna
you're
be
working
like a
on
scrap mechanic knockoff.
Yeah, works.
Yeah, there's... No! Yeah, there's just a lot of people that are kind of frustrated with the rate of development,
Yeah,
scrap
well,
mechanic,
it makes
and
sense.
and the things that they choose not to do.
It is ludicrously slow.
It's gotten to a point where like people are questioning, is it ever going to be finished?
I think the developers of Scrap Mechanic made a really cool game, a really cool base, and then didn't know what they were doing past that point because they didn't expect it to do well at all. They're like, yeah, this will do okay, and it turns out it did amazing, and they're like,
Yeah, but then you'd think that they like could hire a development team from that.
I think that's scary. Because, like, my bet is they're a fairly small team that all know each other and have been friends.
Yeah, it seems like
And
that's
so,
the
like,
case.
how do you break up the band? That's why I don't generally bring on new YouTubers unless, like, there's nobody else.
Why did you ever bring me on? That's the question that I have for you.
You kind of snuck in, and it worked.
You get okay. Whenever I'm streaming with you and Keith and Bird, you three are like crazy funny all the time, and I'm just like, oh my god, why am I here?
That's imposter syndrome. Most people are funnier than they think they are. I think I'm boring as shit, but people love me, so I guess it works. Yeah.
You are pretty lovable for a robot.
Yeah. Huh. This place is really cool. Let's see. But yeah, so in your case, specifically we needed more people to play Scrap Mechanic with because Stainless and Purple didn't want to anymore. And so you and Luop fit the role perfectly. Until Luop quit, but whatever.
I don't know what's
Up with
like.
him?
I hope nothing bad happened.
His mother was sick. I know that was that much. And it's also one of those where it's like, YouTube is awful, to you. It gives you this taste of ultimate freedom and fun.
Yeah.
And then,
Rips it away from you.
well, no, it's a carrot on a stick.
Yeah.
It's like you feel like you've made some real progress. You're closer to it, closer now than ever.
How the hell does Scrapman do it?
Scrapman? You mean still do more Scrap Mechanic or other things?
I mean the YouTuber Scrapman. Like he grows crazy fast, and
well,
I guess I actually put a poll on my channel and people said play more Scrap Mechanic.
Yeah, he knows. So Scrapman knows his market to some degree.
Okay.
So do you know? I mentioned Blitzkriegsler and Dragast. You've heard of Dragast, maybe?
Yeah.
So
I know him.
There's a Discord. Wow, Scrapman is doing really well. Good for
Yeah, man.
him.
Crazy fast growth all the time.
So part of it is a lot of it is just knowing when to jump on series and videos and whatnot. You guys are gonna hear Scrapman for about 2 seconds here. Sorry.
He also like recently did a thing with Neebs Gaming.
Yeah, that
Finds
would
his
help.
way into like these places and collaborations.
It's not hard to like get in with people. But so for Scrapman, for starters, he got really big with Scrap Mechanic, kind of in the same way that I did, but he didn't quit. I quit because I saw the writing on the wall. I was like, if I keep doing this, I'm only going to be doing Scrap Mechanic for years.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those.
And I need to get out from my own
games.
sanity. Yeah, well, so the problem is there's nothing else like it. There's Trailmakers, but it's not quite as good.
Yeah.
Not as popular and not as much freedom. It's, totally like a viable thing, but the audience didn't move over as much, which I feel bad for the Trailmakers folks. Who I do now?
I do, because they put in so much work and it's so much better developed.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they didn't have the like baseline building variety that Scrap Mechanic did, so even if they had better mechanics, after a while you're like, well, I can only build so many planes and cars and shit.
Yep.
But so for Scrapman's case, he's specifically being advised by like a number of people who know what they're doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crits.
And so he managed to you know, catch lightning several times in a row when other people had already, like, moved on and stuff, and it worked really well. Go see the piglets. Fine. But he also, like, knows, go for a younger audience, play kind of sandboxy builder games, be hype about it, work with some other YouTubers that are doing the same thing.
And don't do negative press like I did.
I mean, it's not even... Negative press can be fine. Look at, what is it? Jim Sterling is, like, 90% negative press. And he is doing great. Just because. But yeah, Scrapman just knew how to appeal to a market. There's tons of people. I mean, it's like, Ninja getting really popular on...
Oh, I heard he's the biggest Twitch
streamer right now, yeah. And right place,
like
right time,
$1 million
and knowing
a
how
month
to roll it.
from subs.
Yeah, $500,000, I think, at this point, which is stupid.
No, I think it's at $1 million because like they're $5, right? And he's almost at 200,000.
You only get half of that. You only get $250 per sub. Yeah. Sorry, crushing dreams. Yeah, you only get half. The other half. Are you still fighting this guy?
Yes, and I only had a sliver of health.
How many Estus flask charges do you have?
7.
Oh, that's not so bad.
No. But I think I might have to come back to this another time.
Yeah, well, if you're tired, it makes sense.
It's just 1 in the morning for me. I mean,
that's not that late, but yeah,
I
totally understand.
1 more go.
I will just keep you company while that goes. Mainly, I'm trying to. I'm
don't
trying
feel
to find...
obligated if you want to move on to something else.
Well, I will. So, you know how I suggested a way out? Oh, I know what I can do.
Way out. Oh, is that a game?
Yeah, that's the Prison Break game that's coming out on Friday. The one where I buy it and then I can send you a trial key.
Right.
So you can play with me. So that's coming out on Friday along with 3 other games. So until then, I am actually just kind of killing time. Because I don't want to play anything else. Because if I start any new series, I'm obligated to kind of sort of finish them. And... so the less games that I start this week, the better. The more filler content I put together. Because when A Way Out comes out, you and I will play. We'll hopefully just binge that on Friday if you're okay with that. I don't know how busy you are. Ooh, ouch.
I just need to know ahead of time, and then I'll be fully available. Which I do know already ahead of time.
Yeah.
My schedule's pretty...
empty.
Malleable, I would say.
Okay.
I can just move things around a lot.
But yeah, so there's that. There's Ni no Kuni 2, which is a JRPG. And then also Witch and the Hundred Knight 2. And so it's just like, until then, what do I do with myself? The answer? Not a goddamn clue.
Good thing that, sorry. Just dying.
No,
it's a good thing that we have Vermintide and, like, Trapper's Delight.
Yep.
Very
multiplayer is
easy
always
games
my nice filler. It's like, oh, you don't have anything to do. Beg Bird to play more.
I don't know why Bird doesn't like Vermintide.
It's hard. Like, it's a legitimately difficult game. And so for Bird, he doesn't like, doing poorly in games. Like, obviously he'll cope with failures.
Why is he playing Dark Souls then?
Dark Souls, he's not bad at Dark Souls. Like, you can kind of deal with losses in Dark Souls. Because it feels fair and, like, there's a very clear mechanic. Vermintide sometimes
does
is
not
just, like,
feel fair to me.
Yeah, you will get used to it. Whether you like it or not. There is a rhythm and, like, a rhyme to everything that Dark Souls does, and it actually feels really good once you know how to do it. So at first, Bird was very much like, this is bullshit, I hate this game.
Okay.
When we started doing Dark Souls, like, he effectively...
That sounds like the bird I know.
Yeah, he effectively... We played it together. It went real bad. He lost interest. And decided to try playing through Dark Souls 1 by himself.
Oh. Oh.
Which pissed him off even further, but then I was like, hey, you know, you want to play Dark Souls 2 again? And he's like, fine. And then we more or less just wrecked it. It took him a little bit.
Okay. You guys already, like, beat this boss once before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've beaten everything before. But so Vermintide just kind of frustrates Bird because he doesn't want to show failures, especially early on. Because remember, Bird's content
that's
is
right.
he hits a record button and it automatically goes on YouTube. So if he immediately has 5 losses, it feels like wasted footage.
Yeah,
You know, a lot of people don't
remember
like
him
to
saying
show
that's
that.
going to the trash bin
Yeah.
quite a few times.
Yeah, so that's him chucking the recording because, you know, he legitimately does not...
But that's part of the fun of being a viewer, is watching repeated fails and rage quits.
Yeah, well...
I guess he doesn't want that sort of market, I guess.
Ish. I don't question it too much. Bird does what he wants.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
E.
Big bird.
I legitimately do not know where I'm going.
Okay, this is the best I've ever done so far.
Yeah.
Not even at half health, though.
Aw.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing.
What the... Oh. Oh, that's weird. Okay, but yeah, so for Vermintide, Bird doesn't wanna like lose a bunch because it frustrates him and feels unfair and stuff.
Yeah.
Once we're done with Dark Souls, either we can get him to play more Vermintide, which to some degree I'm fine with holding off on playing like too much Vermintide until later, because
Vermintide, I think it gets better the more you level up.
yes.
Like, it actually gets easier, which kind of doesn't make sense to me. Like, games should get harder, you know,
Oh, no,
the more
it
you
does.
progress in them.
It does. We just haven't gone up a difficulty level, and people are kind of mad at us for not. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are still on baby mode. Does anybody watching this remember which Pharaoh's Lockstone I have to activate to get the to get to the boss? How many of these Lockstones do I have? That might have been my last one. Shit. That certainly wasn't it.
Okay.
Well,
Out of Estus, but he's about halfway.
oh wait, maybe this is it? Oh, here it is. There we go. There's another boss that I can fight without you. Hooray! This guy sucks.
Sucks as in, like, he's unskilled, or sucks as in you're not skilled enough?
Never
Or,
mind.
I mean,
Might
he's
be
just
okay.
a pain.
It's...
Oh, no.
Oh, never mind. This is going to be
Well, I
easy.
got him down to about 1/3 health.
Remember how there was that one area with the bunch of rats I had you fight?
I think so. Yes. The rat guards.
Yeah, so there's another rat. It's a dog.
A dog rat.
Yep, a dogla rat. I can't hit it.
Okay, I said one more time, but I'm gonna give it one more college try. And then I'm seriously gonna go. I might just take care of this boss off stream.
That's fine. I mean, I'm sure your audience is...
Not gonna mind at all. I haven't
Probably
been
not
putting up
too
any of
much.
the Dark Souls footage up anyway.
Oh, gross.
I've been saving the recording sessions as Dark Souls 2A, Dark Souls 2B.
Yep.
I'm pretty much all
Yep.
the way up to Z.
I
Already.
have a lot of episodes of this done. That's okay. I mean,
You
what-
cut them into half-hour segments or
yeah,
an
generally
hour?
every either I cut it at a boss if I have to go a little
right.
bit longer, or I cut it at the half hour mark. Kind of depends. You get a little bit more used to the timing of it. Luckily, this game is kind of cut up into a bunch of short sections if you know
Yeah.
how it works. It's really when you get stuck in a boss that everything starts to become a problem, because you're like,
Spent 2 hours on... Well,
Vendrick. Yeah, well, we haven't even fought Dark Eater Meteor. That'll be fun. So remember how that dragon was kind of hard?
kinda. Yes. I remember.
So imagine that dragon, but if it was actually fast.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's Dark Eater Meteor. It also has a lot more attacks.
It's a cool name, though.
Yeah. It's probably the coolest boss in the Dark Souls universe. Maybe Artorias is cooler. Hard to say. Artorias is when they first learned, hey, making a human-shaped enemy that does flips and shit is really cool. And then they did that a lot in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. Who
Okay, so-
are the Dark Souls developers, and why do they hate me so much?
From Software, they're a bunch of Japanese developers, and they made the Armored Core game. They made the Armored Core games before Dark Souls.
I don't know what the Armored
Never
Core
played
games
those.
are.
Right. They were
Ah!
fairly tough as nails mech fighter games.
Okay.
With a lot of customizations and stuff, and you had to finely tune your mech. It was really cool. And then they stopped making good ones, and then stopped making them, and they're like, let's make Demon Souls instead. Which was stupid popular, and they're like, so that works, let's make Dark Souls. And then Dark Souls made them millions, and they're like, oh. Well, now we know what we're doing. I hope they make an Armored Souls, Armored Core, Dark Souls combo. Shit, what else do I have to
X
look
Souls?
for? Yeah, pretty much. Just this, but instead of playing as these, weird potato people, we were playing as robots. That'd be nice.
Wait, how do you incorporate souls into that? Are they soul farming robots?
No, I mean, it doesn't have to have souls. It can have...
Oh.
I mean, it could.
They have files?
I don't
wirelessly. Anyway, I died. I'm
Have-
frustrated, and I'm...
Have fun.
Yeah.